My name is Gabby. I am new to content creation. I am a wife to an amazing husband. He's a pilot, so our schedule can be a little bit odd at times. I have a toddler boy, or we have a toddler boy, and so sometimes our schedule looks like weeks of just me and my son, and then other times it's the three of us spending a lot of quality time together. I am looking to focus on food primarily, but also just what we consume every day as a family. So I'm calling this the wholesome diet, and it is more than just food. My inspiration is personal experience. I have dealt with health issues my whole life. Nothing dramatic, but I'm sure it's relatable at least. I had not a great relationship with food growing up, not a healthy relationship. So I think in my mid 20s, maybe my husband and I tried a few different diets, keto. Personally, I was vegan a few times. And the thing that really helped me heal with food was the paleo diet. We have not been strict paleo since then, but I would say that our diet right now most closely resembles the paleo diet. And I'll get into more details on what we eat because we do have some grains. We do expand upon what paleo is, but as far as unrefined oils, unrefined sugars, really eliminating processed foods, we can say that that's a lot of the similarities between paleo and what I eat and my family consumes. I created this account because I want to create a community of people who are interested in wholesome content. So what I mean by that is good quality food, trying to make as much as we can by ourselves, learning new skills, but then also what are we consuming outside of food? Social media, music, TV, the people that we spend our time with, the types of activities that we participate in, all of those things are things that we're consuming, and I want them to be wholesome. I want them to be quality and positive and uplifting. So that's something that I'm looking to be a light for everyone else scrolling through social media, to have something positive that you can always feel a little bit inspired or a little bit maybe just laughing, because I laugh at myself a lot, and hopefully it's funny to you too. Anyways, I am a sensitive person. I would say that on all aspects. So mentally, what I mean by that is I don't necessarily get offended or easily, but I'm sensitive in the respect that my brain just gets tired all of a sudden. I can feel totally overwhelmed or frustrated quickly. I've been diagnosed with ADHD in the past. I've had anxiety, things like that. Like mental health is something that has always been on the front of my mind. So I'm sensitive in that realm, but I'm also sensitive to the environment around me. So I have a lot of allergies, food intolerances, fragrances have recently started bothering me as well. So I go pretty much completely fragrance free as far as home products, skin products, things along those lines. Even when people have fragrances in my home or around me, I sometimes have to just remove myself. It can get that bad. Anyways, not to sound too dramatic, but I'm sensitive. So maybe I am a little dramatic, and that's okay. So I'm here for people like that. If you relate to me in that respect, or at least can get something out of that. My son is also sensitive. He has food intolerances that I've had to deal with. We've had to change our diets and adjust and understand the triggers and understand what is his normal, like his baseline personality and poops, what they look like normally, so that we can tell when something's actually bothering him, because he's still little. And when we first started realizing this, he was still a newborn. So I think that it's important to be able to like pick up on what's a colicky baby, like they would just say colicky when no, something is actually wrong, that they're really upset. Trust your mama gut. So I'm Christian. I'm always wearing my cross. I recently had an awakening of sorts, or a come to Jesus moment. My faith has been strengthened a lot over the course of the last year, I would say. We're going to church weekly. I started volunteering with the ministry, the kids ministry, and I feel a calling in that realm. So I want to put that out there because there are people who will just go ahead and unfollow Christians. And if that is you, don't even bother starting with me. I love you. God bless. I wish you the best. And if you're not Christian, I'm going to have a lot of content for you. You don't have to be, but just don't be upset that I am. That's all. That's all I have to say about that. I'll leave it there. To wrap up, I am really excited, obviously. Please leave me comments. Please, please, please. I want to build a community, like I said. So I'm always going to prioritize what you want to see over my own ideas. So I keep a running list. So definitely give me feedback. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you want to see. Be nice. This is going to be a positive, uplifting community. So my expectation is that if you're following me, that you're a nice person. You're looking for wholesome content. You are tired of the mean-spirited energy that can exist online, and you're looking for something different. So then please follow me. Give me your suggestions, and I will definitely experiment with things. Like, for example, I will be getting a flour mill. That's something I'll be talking about in videos here shortly. And I'm going to start making my own sourdough, which if you know me, you might be surprised that I haven't made sourdough yet. And I don't know why. It's been on my list forever. So that's one of my number one priorities. Making my own flour and making my own sourdough, and then kind of exploring from there. I will leave you with did I mention that I had ADHD? This might be where I leave you with. This is no real cliffhanger, other than maybe I'll remember and I might put it in my story one day. So God bless. Thank you for watching. It's a commitment to watch this entire video. And I hope that you follow me. I hope that we can make a really cool community out of people who want to see and consume wholesome content.